Hello and welcome back to another live episode of News for You, accurate information on immigration policy changes. This episode is powered by the South Dakota Dream Coalition, which is a group of immigrant-led and immigrant-facing organizations in South Dakota. It is April 21st of 2026, and my name is Olympia Justice, and I'm from South Dakota Voices for Peace. And I will be presenting this information first in English and then we will present it in Spanish. Entonces, si lo va a querer ver el video en español, va a ser el próximo video. Ahorita lo voy a hacer solo en inglés. So every week we have our Facebook Live for South Dakota on South Dakota Voices for Peace's page. And then I just want to ask that we need your help to spread this information. So please like and share this video. And then remind you that all of our episodes are on our website or our YouTube channel. And if there are any questions or any subjects that you might want us to talk about or do more research about, please message us or email us or call us in English or Spanish. Today, I want to talk about some resources for the community. We've gotten some calls from community about where to get help with baby and children supplies, food, formula, diapers, just help for families, especially those who are being affected by Operation Prairie Thunder, where the main provider for the home has been detained or deported, and the remaining family members don't have enough resources. So we have some information from organizations in the community. The first one I want to talk to you about is the Diapers program from the Society of St. Vincent de Paul. St. Vincent de Paul has one of their locations on Cliff Avenue. And they also they have their thrift store there, so people normally can donate items for their thrift store, or you can shop at their thrift store. But they also have a diapers program, and they also offer formula vouchers, and these are eligible for children under 3 years old. You must be a South Dakota resident to get access to this program, and it can be used every 60 days. They don't take appointments, so people walk in and request this. You do need to have a current South Dakota ID, and then the child's Medicaid card or 2 documents with the child's name and birth date. So they do have these required documents, and also any of the following: a WIC card, an EBT card, the parent's driver's license from South Dakota, or some other way to prove that you're a South Dakota resident. They do not offer translation services, but maybe they can, you can make a call and ask if it can be provided if you are helping someone who needs translation services, or if you need translation services for another language that's not English. They also have diapers available at their South Ellis Road location. But you can ask at the Cliff location, the Cliff Avenue location, if you can access the Diapers there sometime, if transportation is an issue. I would recommend that. Other organizations that help with baby supplies, there are quite a few. I am going to talk about 4. So the first one is The Closet, and that's located at Ransom Church on North Main Avenue here, downtown. We are downtown in Sioux Falls. They offer baby supplies such as free clothing and they have free clothing from newborn to senior citizens, actually. So they have free clothing for all people. It is open to everyone. You do have to apply online. So you need to go to ransom.church/thecloset, and then you make an appointment, and a team leader with Ransom Church has to confirm your appointment. They do not require any documents, but you do have to make this appointment online. They don't have translation services, but again, you can always ask if there's a contact on their website. You may have to have access to a phone or a computer in order to make this appointment. Okay? The next program that I'm talking about is called Birthright, and they offer pregnancy support services. They are at 300 North Dakota Avenue in Sioux Falls, and they offer baby supplies, and they also offer free confidential pregnancy tests. They offer emotional support, maternity and baby clothing, and they do offer diapers in the first sizes, so sizes 1 to 3. And they do a lot of community resource referrals. You do not need to apply. There's no you don't need any documents either. But they do have specific times where they take clients. So on Mondays from noon to 2, on Tuesdays and Fridays from 10:30 to 2, and on Thursdays it's open by appointment only. So their phone number is 605-809-8409. If you call, you can make an appointment and also ask if there are translation services, because they don't say on their information if they offer translation. The other resource that we have here, some information about, is the Teddy Bear Den. But we are actually going to have an episode with the Teddy Bear Den as our guest. So I'm going to skip the information about this program for today, because they're going to come and they're going to tell us all about their super amazing organization and their programs that they have for mothers and children in Sioux Falls. But the next program that I'm going to talk about is called Kids Closet, and that is located at God's Grace Church, and that's on West 13th Street in Sioux Falls. Their website is godsgracesf altogether.com, and they do offer baby supplies. They have a clothing giveaway for children ages from infants to size 12. And again, this is one where you can just walk in and you don't need to bring any documents. but they have specific hours where they have this baby supplies and clothing. It is from 10 to noon on the first and third Wednesday of the month. So you need to calculate or see on your calendar when the first and third Wednesday of the month is, and that's when you can go from 10 to noon at 524 West 13th Street in Sioux Falls. Okay? And then my last program that I want to talk about is Bright Health, and this is with the South Dakota Department of Health. So this program is for expectant first-time moms. And through this program, they connect you with a free personal nurse to help you every step of your pregnancy. And the nurses meet with you where you are most comfortable. And you can also text them to discuss any concerns of childbirth or any concerns that you have. This program tries to help build confidence in decision making as a first-time mom. It can give you access to prenatal care and nutritional guidance. You learn about child development. You practice breastfeeding, home safety, and safe sleep positions. And they connect you to additional resources for your child and for you as a mom. You must be a person who is expecting your first baby. You need to be living in South Dakota, and there are income requirements, okay? Or if you're a person who's expecting a qualifying risk factor, they will tell you what those risk factors are. So you can check if you qualify for this program through a referral form that is online, and that is on their website, which is the South Dakota Department of Health. It's you look for Birthright, Bright Health is the program. Or you can text or call. The East office is 605-900-8609. Again, they do not say if they have translation services, but you can always call or text and ask if they can have an interpreter for you, or for the person, if you're trying to help someone with this program. It sounds like a very good program for first-time mothers in South Dakota. I also want to remind you about the free lunch program in Sioux Falls during the summer. School's going to be out in a month, so parents might need to start looking at what are going to be the schools that are going to be offering the free lunch during the summertime. It starts in June, and it runs through August. And lunch is served from 11:30 to 12:30 on, I think it's every day. For this program, you don't need any documents, or you don't need to be receiving free or reduced school lunch during the school year. Anyone up to 18 years old will receive a free lunch at the participating schools. They have changed the locations of which schools are serving the lunch. So I'm giving you a heads up about this program so that you keep an eye open to see if your children's school we'll be serving lunch this summer. If not, so that you can start like thinking of plans on how your kids can access that lunch during the summer. It's a great resource, and very healthy meals are served every day through this program. And it's 3 months that the children get their free lunch during the summer. And with this, I want to thank you for tuning in to another episode of News for You. These are very stressful times. We can't take away all of your anxieties and fears, but we hope with a little bit with the information that we provide at News for You that you can make better decisions and that you can feel safe. Again, I want to remind you to please send any questions or concerns or messages to South Dakota Voices for Peace. You can send an email or a message here through Facebook or call our office, and we can look into any information that you might need. So I'll see you again on Tuesday around noon. Goodbye.